is, are we wasting time when it comes to social media? Now, a lot of people are telling you to do a lot of different things with social media, whether it be post video or content or whatever it is. And a lot of you may have already tried it, but just really had no success. And it was an utter fail. And I'm going to show you exactly why that is. And for those of you who might be thinking about it, or maybe thinking about getting back into it and maybe just figured you messed up somewhere, I might actually have some good news for you. It may not be your fault at all, and likely it isn't. So this goes a little bit against what people might be telling you, but if they really broke down the math like I'm going to for you right now, it would be very clear that the typical strategies that people share with you just simply don't work for the everyday business owner, the everyday real estate agent, the everyday whatever, right? Because we are not professional content makers. We are business people. We have other jobs besides sitting in front of the camera all day. Isn't that right? All right, so let's go ahead and break down some of the basic numbers so you could see why this social media thing might just be a waste of time for you.
The ultimate follow-up machine.
All right, so one of the biggest things they tell you to do is you got to be creating content. So let's just imagine I created a piece of video content, or maybe I wrote a blog or whatever else, maybe I did a photo or whatever the heck I'm sharing my social, right? And so I take all this. I know my illustrations are terrible, but work with me here. All right, so then we take that to our Facebook page. Okay. Well, what I could tell you is if you have a business page or whatever your social profile is, think about how many people are following you, because that's pretty much the only people that are going to even see your post. Okay. Especially like if we're looking at Facebook, particularly. So let's say we look at Facebook. Well, maybe they might show it. Let's say you have 100. I'm just going to say, let's say you have 100 followers, right? Or likes or whatever. What they might do is they might actually show that to about 10%. So that's going to be about 10 people. Okay. And from there, okay, we got 10 people. And the other thing is they're only going to see that one time, no more. So it comes up on their feed one time and that's it. Now think about that for a second. That doesn't give very much opportunity for someone to see your stuff, because typically you got to see it stuff more than once, right? No, they're just going to see it once. If they don't click, they don't look, it is what it is. Now, if we look at what the average click rate is for actually a pretty good piece of content, meaning, whether it be the video, let's say you got the headline right, you got the call to action right, whatever it is, you got it really good, right? It was dialed in. You might get a 1%. Okay, let's just use 1% as like a conservative number. You might get a 1% CTR. That's a click-through rate. So let's say 1%. What does that mean? Well, if you think about what's 1% of 10, well, the 10 people who see it, well, that's going to be 0.1, right? So if 0.1, that means I'd have to do this 10 times just to get one click. Isn't that crazy? So now I have to create 10 posts, pretty decent, to get enough people to see it where I can get one click. So I got to get like 100 people to see it in order to get that 1%. Let's say I got 2%. Well, that means out of 100 people, it would be 2 people who clicked and 3 people and you get it. And you're not really going any higher than 3%. Okay. It's not going to happen. So basically at best, you might get 3 clicks to whatever your call to action is, whatever that video is. And now you can kind of see why the numbers just don't add up unless you were to go viral. And viral, wow, that looks really bad, isn't it? Viral, whatever, you get the idea. And viral just doesn't happen very often. But what viral does is it obviously takes those few views you're going to get over here, and it goes thousands, it goes hundreds of thousands, it goes millions of views, which bring in the clicks and make it work. But for the average person like myself, or even yourself, or even you, creating great content that's going to go viral on a social media platform is very difficult. So let me ask you this. Do you want to rely on your content going viral in order to get the clicks necessary to even get a lead? I didn't even get into the percentages of how many people need to land on your page, how many people actually need to click to be interested or fill out a form or call you. Those numbers get smaller and smaller as you go through, right? If you think about the big picture. And this is why relying on social media to grow your business is probably not a good idea. Now, if you'd like to know what is a good idea, I'm actually putting together a workshop where I go deeper into this entire thing, the better way to do social media that actually kind of hacks into the algorithm so you can get your social media to show to way more people, potentially hundreds, even thousands of people, more than once, so that you can get the numbers on your site and actually generate some clicks into your content and what you're creating, and how you can use that social media in addition to your email marketing, in addition to content creation, your video, content of value, all that kind of stuff, and connect it all together so you have your very own marketing machine. In a way, it's going to help you to add a consistent stream of deals to your pipeline each and every month by basically having what I call the ultimate follow machine. And I'm going to show you the entire blueprint on how to create that and how you can do it without buying more leads, without spending hours on the phone, or, you guessed it, posting and creating content and whatnot for social media. So hopefully you can join me. Check out the link below to register, and I will see you there. Have a good one. Bye-bye.